In our last update, which was about a week ago now, I was very bullish on Bitcoin and still wanted to see higher prices on the medium time frame, but remain bearish on the higher time frames. And if you watch our Sunday live as well, which was done somewhere around there when Bitcoin was at $85,000, again, I still wanted to see higher prices for the week, which we did get. So as usual, before we dive into today's price action and what you can look for next, I just want to recap what I did and what happened around these highs. So let's get right into it. If we open the Discord, in our last update, again, if you remember, I was in a long position as I was bullish, and I decided to close that long around $86,000 because we had these two 30-minute imbalances on Friday, I believe that was, or was this Thursday, doesn't really matter, but we had these two 30-minute imbalances which I believed could push us lower. And in the end, as you can see, this did end up offering a much bigger drop. So after this, I decided not to do much. Again, you can open the Discord and read everything for yourself. But I didn't do much. And then on the Sunday live stream, which was this one by the way, as you can see, I wanted to see a drop into the weekly open to open a long position and then ride that move higher towards $89,000. But unfortunately, price decided to move straight up, and of course, I was not able to open any position. So then we did have a 4-hour imbalance at the highs, which was already a warning sign, but I still wanted to see my resistance get reached, so I didn't open a short position. And the next day, I outlined my plan for the week, which was a drop towards $85,800. This was my first support level, to see a small bounce and then a continuation lower towards my biggest support area around $84,000. And actually, in the end, as you can see, this 85.8 did not end up offering a small support because, well, it offered a massive bounce to the upside. Personally, unfortunately, I did miss that long position simply because I was driving at that point, so I did update the Discord as soon as I got back home, so pretty much I was 30 minutes late to the move. Not a big problem, but if anyone did follow my levels, again, I had just two support levels, 85.8 and then around $84,000. 85.8 did end up offering a massive reaction. So the next day, as I saw that big bounce off of my support level, I did believe that this was a pretty bullish sign, so I wanted to look for long positions. I was interested in longs around the daily open, and what happened? We got the drop towards the daily open, an imbalance, a nice reaction, so I did take a position, but unfortunately price continued lower and I took a small loss. And this was my only trade for that week. So back to the charts, it's always nice to see our support levels get respected. If you go on the 1 hour chart, you can see that 85.8 offered two massive reactions. But with all of that said, what can you now expect next? And in my opinion, the scenarios remain very simple. The first one would obviously be a drop into my big support area around $84,000. And if you see a nice reaction, then this could offer a very nice long position for a reversal to the upside, and I would like a reclaim of that range low that was put in at $85,800. So that would be the first scenario that I'm interested in today. Again, it would be a drop into our support to then see a bounce to the upside, and if you do get this, I would have targets of $89,000 towards $90,000. However, if we drop through my support level, even if we then see a bounce to the upside, then to me, this would be a much more bearish sign, and I will be interested in shorting some sort of a retest. At this point, I don't know which levels I'll be interested in, but you get the point. If we drop below my level, even if we see a bounce, probably next week, I will be interested in short positions to take prices back down. And if we do get that move, probably the shorts will be offered next week because of course right now it's Friday. So again, if we get a drop and then we get the bounce, I will have to wait for the weekly close and then form a new plan. But for now, the scenarios remain extremely clear in my opinion. We just have one support area. It's a very small one. I would say from 84.2 towards 84.5. If we get that drop, that nice reaction, then this should offer pretty nice long positions. On the other hand, if we drop below my level, personally, I will not be interested in longs anymore. And if we do see a bounce, I will see next week if I will be interested in opening short positions to take prices back down, or am I wrong and that bounce will end up offering a move towards $89,000 to $90,000. So with all of that said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this update. So quick recap, I have just one support level, and to the upside, I would still like my big target that I've been talking about for such a long time to get reached, $89,000 to $90,000. I think that will be a very important area to look for short positions if we do reach it. So for now, what I would be interested in is a drop into my support to take it back up towards $90,000, and from there, if we see big reactions, then this could offer very nice short positions for a massive reversal to the downside. However, if we drop through my level, at this point at least, I'm not sure if price will be able to bounce back up towards $90,000. So that's the only thing that I would note for now. And with all of this in mind, as usual, if you guys enjoyed this update, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.